the inaugural show here that debuted at the Annenberg Space for Photography, Los Angeles. And I saw Lawrence Ho here. He was also in the inaugural show. There he is, Lawrence, hello. But ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the podium Lauren Greenfield.
Hey!
Thank you, Leonard. It's wonderful to be here for this special occasion, and I'm here tonight on behalf of my peers, photographers who are grateful to have this wonderful space to showcase an important art form. Exactly 365 days ago, I was honored to be part of the debut show when the Annenberg Space for Photography opened its doors for the first time. Since then, this marvelous space has been embraced by the public with over 60,000 visitors who have seen almost 10,000 images in 3 exhibits: Los Angeles, Pictures of the Year, and Sport. This new but already venerated institution has elevated photography within the cultural landscape of Los Angeles. We've all been enriched by the existence of this special place where we can sit around the proverbial fire, represented by the Annenberg kitchen, and contemplate photography and the world we better understand through its prism. And there's no organization that helps us see that world more clearly than National Geographic. We're here to celebrate an amazing exhibit about an incredibly important issue, water, produced by a legendary organization and visionary photographers. It's an organization that happens to be very close to my heart personally because 20 years ago I started my career as a National Geographic intern, and it's there that I learned the building blocks of visual storytelling in ways that continue to influence my photography today. National Geographic also supported my early work about Los Angeles, some of which was in this show last year. I grew up in Los Angeles in the 70s and 80s, defined by Woody Allen's classic film Annie Hall, in which the main character says he doesn't want to move to a city, Los Angeles, where the only cultural advantage is being able to make a right turn on a red light. We live in a very different LA today, thanks to extraordinary people like Wallis Annenberg, who have put this city on the national culture map. The Annenberg Space places us squarely in the forefront of photographic culture, and I've even heard curators from major museums talk about how the design of the Annenberg Space is making them rethink the very presentation of photography in their institutions. The state-of-the-art screens and the movies that have been created here to tell photographers' stories allow the audience to view many, many more pictures than in a traditional museum and present them in a highly accessible and impactful way. Wallis, this space has been an incredible gift for photographers and for the public. The creative community is so grateful for your vision and your commitment to the medium. I'm so grateful. Because of your personal dedication to the arts, you've given artists like myself incredible opportunities. As a native Angelino, and on behalf of my fellow artists, photographers, and the community, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Well, I would like to welcome all of you to the Annenberg Space for Photography. I can't believe that a year ago today, not tomorrow and not yesterday, a year ago today, we first opened this space to the public. And I can't think of a better way to celebrate this first year of the center's life than an exhibit about the essence of life itself, water. How we jeopardize it, and how we must work together to conserve and protect it. There is a lot we can do, a lot we must do, to be part of the solution. That is why Annenberg Foundation has been so deeply involved in water conservation efforts. This innovative, interactive exhibit might serve as a small rallying cry, and we are very proud to feature the work of Jonas Bendixson. Where are you, Jonas?
Hi.
Jonas Bendixson, Edward Bertinsky, he's here too. Well, anyway, Lynn Johnson is here too. Where are you, Lynn? There's Lynn. Paolo Pellegrin, Joel Sartori, John Stanmeyer. John? Oh, there he is. They're images of everyday hope and desperation, of quiet struggle and devastation, are as powerful and poetic as they are enlightening. I am especially grateful that National Geographic has teamed up with us to create this exhibit, the lectures and the films that will be part of it, and the special issue of the magazine, which is outside for all of you to take home along with it. We're in this for the same reason, to start a conversation about the world we share, about the water we cherish, and about the ways we must secure it for all humankind. Now, I am delighted to introduce my friend, National Geographic's dedicated and hardworking editor-in-chief, Chris Johns.
Good evening. Thank you, Wallis, and thank you to the Annenberg Foundation Board of Trustees. It is such a pleasure for us at National Geographic magazine to be here tonight with an institution, a foundation that shares our values. One thing I have to say is it's not just a space for photography. What I love about it is it's a space that celebrates photojournalism and documentary photography. The energy that we have here, because we're so relevant and current in covering something like water and celebrating water, the challenges we face with water before us on these walls, is an honor for National Geographic magazine to be here working with the Annenberg Foundation. I have to say that when I look at these photographs and when I look at the magazine, I think about John Stanmeyer and the voice he gives to people who celebrate water. Jonas Bendixson, who went to the top of the world, the roof of the world, the Tibetan Plateau, and gave voice to nomads and those who are seeing the world change before their very eyes through global climate change. And of course, Lynn Johnson brings voice to women who spend maybe 8 to 10 hours a day, whose water is gathering water, water being a lifeline, water being the center of their life to just get it to their families, and to walk with those people, to have their photographs here, to have it electronically in this beautiful facility is just deeply a pleasure for us at National Geographic magazine. I thank you so much for coming tonight. It's a pleasure to see you all. I am from the West Coast, so it's great to come back home from the West Coast, I have to say. And I would like to introduce Water, Our Thirsty World. Thank you.